Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I'm at a park today, brothers, just taking some time to be alone, and I would recommend that you, brothers and sisters, should you live close near a park or a lake or what have you, take the time to be alone, because this provides you with the opportunity to pray, to examine yourself, and just to seek the Lord. There's multiple occasions throughout the scriptures where Yahweh Shai just took time to be alone, to appeal to the Father. And why do I recommend that? Because through the Spirit, once we come into this knowledge and this truth, man, we all should be ready to get the hell out of America, aka Babylon the Great. And there's a consistency all throughout the scriptures of our people sighing and crying and longing for the Lord to redeem us. And where do we see this at? We see this first here in the book of Exodus. Consider what's written here in Exodus chapter 3, verse 7 through 9, and it reads, "And the Lord said, I have surely seen the oppression of my people." Who is the Lord's people? The children of Israel, who are in Egypt. And in Egypt is spiritually what? America this day. "And have heard their cry because of their taskmaster. For I know their sorrows." The Lord knows what's going on. "So I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up from that land to a good and large land, to a land flowing with milk and honey." And that land that good and large land that we're longing for now is the kingdom of heaven. Let me start over where I left off at, brothers. To a place, verse 9 is the point, but I'll read through this. To a place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites. Verse 9. "Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come to me." Their cries, their prayers, their supplications. That's what we should constantly be sending up. "And I have also seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppress them." Let me come out of this, brothers. Consider what's written. You want to couple that with Proverbs chapter 15, verse 29. And it reads, "The Lord is far from the wicked, but but he hears the prayers of the righteous." Who are the righteous? The righteous are the saints. Who are the saints? The children of Israel. Saith Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4 and 5, man. Let me come out of this. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Consider what's written in the book of Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And it reads, "And the Lord said unto him," who is the him? An angel, "Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem." Jerusalem now is the people before it's a place. "And set a mark, a spiritual mark, that mark of exemption, which is that angel is doing now. Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry." They're sending up prayers. They're sending up supplications for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And if you're an Israelite like me, who lives in the city of Atlanta, who lives in San Francisco, who lives in one of these high, dense, pride cities and or states, if you will, and you hear about the abominations that go on in these cities, in these places. You see these sorts of individuals around you. You understand? And that's vexing as well. Along with knowing that you're under the curses, working for your oppressor, and now you have to see abominable filth as well. Brothers, we should be ready to get the hell out of this place. You understand? Let me come out of this. Revelation, the 6th chapter, the 9th and the 10th verse. And this is a future prophecy here, and it reads, "When he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain because of the word of Yahweh and the testimony they had maintained." Yes, some of us are going to get put to death for this faith. But verse 10 is the point. "They called out," meaning they cried in a loud voice, "How long, sovereign Lord, holy and true, until you judge the inhabitants of the earth and avenge our blood?" See, the prayers and the cries and the supplications are consistent all throughout the scriptures. We should be ready to get the hell out of this place, man. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, brothers. Shalom.